Before galaxies formed, before time began to flow, ancient Hindu sages asked a question that modern physicists still ponder. How did everything come from nothing? The answers they discovered 3,000 years ago are among the most profound in human history. From the banks of the Indus and the Ganges, they looked into the night sky and asked, "What was there before the first star?" Their answers were written in hymns so deep that scholars still debate their meaning. This is the Hindu story of creation. In the Rigveda, one of humanity's oldest surviving texts, there is a remarkable hymn called the Nasadiya Sukta, composed around 1500 BCE. It begins, "Then there was neither existence nor non-existence. There was neither the realm of space nor the sky which is beyond. What stirred? In whose protection? Was there water, bottomlessly deep?" Unlike every other ancient creation myth, this hymn does not claim certainty. It does not declare that God made the world in 7 days, or that a great serpent was defeated. Instead, it holds the mystery open. It ends with perhaps the most honest statement in all ancient literature. He who surveys it from the highest heaven, perhaps even he does not know. From the unmanifest void, the first principle arose. The Rigveda describes it in the Hiranyagarbha Sukta, the golden womb, the cosmic egg. This blazing sphere of pure potential floated in the primordial darkness, containing within it all the matter and energy that would become the universe. After a cosmic year, it split open. One half became Svarga, the heavens. The other became Prithvi, the earth. From within it, Brahma stirred into consciousness. Modern cosmologists describe our universe beginning as a singularity. All matter and energy compressed into a single point of infinite density. Before the Big Bang sent it expanding outward. Hindu sages called this moment Hiranyagarbha, the golden womb cracking open. But what is the universe actually made of? The Purusha Sukta, another hymn from the Rigveda, answers with a vision that still staggers the mind. The universe is the body of an infinite cosmic being called Purusha. This being volunteered himself as a sacred sacrifice. From his sacrifice, everything was born. The moon arose from his mind. The sun emerged from his eyes. The wind was born from his breath. The sky from his navel. The heavens from his head. The earth from his feet. All of creation is not separate from the divine. It is the divine, endlessly manifesting. The universe is not something God made. The universe is what God became. How does each cycle of creation begin? Picture the infinite ocean of milk, Krishir Sagar, pure cosmic potential, stretching without boundary. On its waters, the great god Vishnu lies in deep meditation, Yoga Nidra, the cosmic slumber between creations. From his navel, a lotus grows upward, rising from the stillness. And from that lotus, Brahma awakens, eyes opening to discover an empty universe waiting to be shaped. Vishnu is the ground of all being, the infinite consciousness that sustains everything without moving. Brahma is the act of creation itself, the first thought, the first word, the first form. Together, they represent the eternal interplay between the silence of pure existence and the creative urge that fills it with form. Hindu cosmology does not see time as a straight line from creation to destruction. Time is a wheel, endlessly cycling through 4 great ages called Yugas. The Satya Yuga, the Golden Age, lasts 1.7 million years. Truth and consciousness are at their peak. Human beings live in harmony with the divine. Then comes Treta Yuga, the Silver Age, where Dharma begins to fade. Then Dvapara Yuga, the Bronze Age. And finally, Kali Yuga, the Iron Age. The complete cycle spans 4.32 billion years, remarkably close to the current scientific estimate for the age of the Earth. We live now in Kali Yuga, where truth stands on one leg. But even Kali Yuga ends. The wheel turns. The golden age returns. Shiva's cosmic dance, the Tandava, captures creation and destruction in a single image that has endured for 3,000 years. In his upper right hand, Shiva holds the Damaru, the small drum whose rhythm is the heartbeat of the universe, the first sound from which all sound was born. In his upper left hand, he holds fire, not destruction, but transformation. His raised foot offers liberation to those who seek it. Beneath his dancing feet, the dwarf Apasmara, ego and ignorance, is crushed. The ring of fire surrounding him is the cycle of existence itself. The message is precise. The universe is not static. It dances. And in that dance, creation and destruction are not opposites. They are partners in an eternal rhythm. The Samkhya school of Hindu philosophy, one of the oldest systematic philosophies in the world, offers a precise model of how the universe unfolds. All of reality has two fundamental components: Purusha, pure consciousness, the eternal witness beyond all change, and Prakriti, primal nature, the cosmic substance from which all matter, energy, and even the mind itself are woven. In its original state, Prakriti is perfectly balanced across three qualities: Sattva, clarity and intelligence; Rajas, activity and passion; Tamas, inertia and density. When consciousness encounters this primal nature, the equilibrium is disturbed. From this disturbance, the universe unfolds: intelligence, ego, mind, the senses, and finally the five great elements: space, air, fire, water, and earth. The Vedantic school goes further still. The great sage Adi Shankaracharya, writing in the 8th century, taught a vision that dissolves the boundary between the universe and its source. Only Brahman is ultimately real. Infinite, eternal, pure consciousness, described as Sat Chit Ananda, existence, consciousness, bliss. The universe we see is Maya, not a lie, but an appearance, like a rope mistaken for a snake in dim light. The fear is real, but when the light comes on, when knowledge dawns, the snake was never there, only the rope. Only Brahman, the ancient declaration of the Upanishads. Tat Tvam Asi, thou art that. The individual self and the cosmic self are not two different things. They were never separate. 3,000 years ago, sitting beneath skies free of city lights, Hindu sages contemplated questions that science has only recently begun to frame mathematically. How did something arise from nothing? What is consciousness? And does it precede matter? Is time cyclical or linear? Does the universe breathe, expanding, contracting, born again? Their answers: the cosmic egg, the sleeping god, the dancing destroyer, the rope mistaken for a snake, were not naive mythology. They were precise philosophical frameworks, refined over centuries, for the deepest mysteries of existence. Carl Sagan once noted that Hindu cosmology is the only ancient tradition whose timescales correspond to those of modern